Hey, how's it going, guys? I'm sitting here in my car, and I just realized that I needed to do a recap video of last night's Jeremy Stevens, and my prediction was incorrect. I had thought that Jeremy Stevens, since he was on fire, I thought that he was going to be able to have enough to be able to do same similar things that Max Holloway had done, but Jeremy Stevens is not Max Holloway, and it was evident and clear um, yesterday. So yeah, man, let me just get right into it. To be honest with you, I didn't watch most of the fight, so I can't speak and say that I know most of the technique or what went down or whatever. But I did see the end, and what I saw when I started watching the end of the first round, which when it was over, I saw a battered, beaten down, fatigued, maybe not fatigued, maybe damaged Jeremy Stevens. He was bloodied up already by the time I showed up, and yeah, Jose Aldo was able to inflict a combo with a body shot that put him away, and man, it was brutal. You could see Jeremy wince in pain, and then as soon as Jose smelled blood, it was over. And man, it was an amazing performance. You saw Jose drop to his knees, and in you know just a cry of relief. I know that, like I had said before in the videos, that it was probably had to be one of his best performances in a long time, and then he had to do it because his back was up against the wall, and it was for his career. So I do believe he knew the importance of that fight. You know what I mean? You just can't be losing that many fights, and especially when you're in the UFC, that high caliber of talent, everybody's looking to get your spot. You know what I mean? So when it comes to this stuff, it's crazy. I think I've just learned so much just throughout watching. Obviously I'm not a fighter, or I don't take the time to spend time within mixed martial arts gyms or whatever, but I get to assess a little bit of how the fighters mentalities are over the amount of time that I've been watching it. You get a sense through observation, and yeah, man, obviously, Jose has been going through some hard times in the recent years, losing his title, losing back to back to Max, and but he's a trooper, man. He's a soldier. He's a warrior, and I commend him for that. I told everybody that it was a pick'em fight, and every time that it's a pick'em fight, I'm gonna say that. I'm gonna try my best to analyze and figure out who is gonna take that fight. But at the same time, these are pick'em fights, like a toss of a coin. It's gonna be heads or tails, underdogs, favorites. In the end of the day, it doesn't really matter. It's just what happens that night, who's best, and who performs better that night. So yeah, yesterday Jose Aldo performed better, and he was crisp. Like I said, he has sound technique. He's fast, and that's what he showed. He was faster. He was able to beat Jeremy Stevens to the punch, and that's what he did. He lit him up with a combo to the body, and that's all she wrote. So it looks like Jose Aldo has a lot of options now. I would suggest, well, obviously I'm not a manager, I can't do anything like that, but it'd be wise of him to be doing more of the Frankie Edgar type things, where he just sets up more of super fights. Even if he's not necessarily fighting for a title, maybe you could be fighting in like main event cards, and going around the world, and being some sort of representative for the UFC, But he has all these options now. He used to be a former champ. Everybody in Brazil loves him, so it's all still a lot of glory for him. And Jeremy Stevens is still young, so he's gonna pick it up, and I know he'll be back, and he'll be KOing fools before you know it. It's not the end of Jeremy Stevens, so it is what it is. And the best man won yesterday, so we'll see what happens down the line in that division. All right, you guys, peace out.